Robert Kiyosaki. What separates the rich and wealthy? Have you ever dreamed about winning the lottery and becoming instantly rich? Imagining a life without financial worry, where you can indulge in all the lavish luxuries the world has to offer. We've all been there, but here's the truth. Having a lot of money doesn't necessarily equate to being wealthy. Confused? You're not alone. The world of personal finance can be overwhelming with its jargon and debates, including the distinction between being rich and being wealthy. While most people aspire to both, they often assume these terms are interchangeable. But in this video, we're here to set the record straight and reveal the real differences between being rich and being wealthy. By the end of it, you'll realize that being wealthy is the true goal to strive for. It's time to shift your focus and learn the secrets of building lasting wealth rather than just amassing money. Because let's face it, true wealth isn't just about owning fancy cars or designer clothes. It's about having the financial freedom to live the life you truly want. So, get ready to redefine your understanding of wealth and start your journey towards true financial prosperity. Before we dive into the details, if you enjoy investing and wealth creation videos, do be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. Let's dive into the topic at hand, the contrast between being rich and being wealthy. While the former may possess a large sum of money, their fortune is often fleeting, whereas the latter has accumulated enough assets to live without financial worry. As the acclaimed author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki asserts, the primary disparity between these two groups lies in their relationship with money. The rich have money, but the wealthy don't care about it. But what does this truly mean? While the rich may enjoy their wealth for a brief period, it eventually runs out, and they must work to maintain it. In contrast, the wealthy have achieved financial freedom and no longer stress about earning money, even if they're not actively working. In other words, a wealthy person may earn money while they nap, while the rich must keep hustling to stay afloat. To truly grasp the intricacies of this concept, we must dig deeper. Let's first narrow our attention on the rich. The rich lead a life of luxury and extravagance, basking in the pleasures of their hard-earned money. They don't hold back on their indulgences, splurging on lavish homes, exotic vacations, and designer clothing without batting an eye. To the outside world, their opulence is a sign of their success. But what most fail to realize is that their profligate lifestyle is the very reason why their wealth can't last forever. Picture this. Imagine you make a yearly salary of $480,000, which roughly translates to $40,000 a month. But let's say you're heavily influenced by the lavish spending habits of the rich and feel the need to keep up with their lifestyle. You end up spending $32,000 each month, leaving you with only $96,000 in savings per year. You invest a small portion of your savings and manage to make an additional $4,000 per year, bringing your total savings to $100,000 annually. This may seem impressive, but it's only a matter of time before the money runs out if you were to suddenly lose your job. For instance, if you divide your savings of $100,000 by your monthly expenses of $32,000, you'll only last a little over 3 months, even if you cut back on some expenses. This realization can be overwhelming, especially if you're accustomed to living a rich lifestyle. You may put off finding a new job for a while, but sooner or later you'll have to face the fact that you need to work to keep up with the luxurious life you've been leading. Money is undoubtedly a defining characteristic of a person, and the wealthy spend almost all of their income sustaining their opulent way of life, leaving little room for financial independence. Celebrities like Mike Tyson and Curtis Jackson, aka 50, ended up bankrupt. Being rich may seem fantastic, but being wealthy is even better. It allows you to enjoy the fruits of your labor without worrying about your financial future. So if you're fortunate enough to amass wealth, it's wise to invest in assets that will generate passive income and provide you with the financial security to sustain your lifestyle for years to come. Let's delve into the world of wealth, a realm where money is no longer a source of worry for those who have it. But let's not forget, there are instances where even the affluent can suffer from the loss of fortune. Wealthy individuals have mastered the art of generating income, enabling them to maintain their standard of living without having to work. Their secret? An understanding of the fundamentals of money management and a dedication to saving and investing. They do not squander their wealth on frivolous expenses or material possessions, instead opting for investments that will yield returns for generations to come. They are generally not into the flash culture and live within their pre-planned lifestyle. Imagine a scenario. where you earn a monthly salary of $35,000, totaling $420,000 annually. However, your goal is not to live a lavish lifestyle, but to attain financial independence. By living frugally and saving $20,000 per month, $240,000 annually, you can invest the remaining $230,000 in real estate, the stock market, or commodities, yielding a 10% return every year. Yes, becoming wealthy is like running a marathon. It won't happen overnight or even in a few months. But with disciplined financial management over a few years, you can accumulate substantial wealth. In the same light, suppose you consistently invest $230,000 annually for 5 years. By the end of that period, you will have spent $1.1 million of your own money. But with compound interest, you could have nearly $1.8 million, making you a millionaire. If you keep your yearly expenses at an average of $180,000, you will have achieved financial independence. $1.8 million multiplied by 10% annual returns equals $180,000. Enough money to cover your expenses and keep you comfortable for another 4.5 years. Even with an assumed rate of return of 8% and costs of about $30,000, 5 years should give you plenty of time to figure out how to put that money to work for you. These are hypothetical examples to help you visualize the time it takes to achieve complete financial freedom. The journey may be longer or shorter depending on your circumstances. Look at the super rich like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Warren Buffett for inspiration, as true examples of the wealthy. As anyone who can earn revenue greater than their costs through passive income can become wealthy. One key distinction between the wealthy and the rest is that the wealthy do not work for money. Money works for them. They do not throw all of their money on lavish parties or indulge in every single latest gadget. They invest in different sectors where their money brings in better returns. Wealthy individuals focus on building their investments and assets, thinking long-term rather than being consumed by income. It may take time, energy, and effort, but building your family's wealth will shift your mindset, behavior, and actions, ultimately leading you to your financial goals. For more information on wealth creation and money abundance, do make sure to subscribe to our channel and watch our upcoming videos.